Fantasy Mania 2. The War on Valademkin City. Chapter 4. So a lady that went by the name of Elistra was prospecting an area of the forest away from the city of Swokada, and discovered a very large bot. It had several pieces of it missing, but a lot of vines were growing around it as well. She walked around it blinking several times using a special set of contacts that took pictures. She knew this was not anything a human could have made. She then met up with the others that came with her and quickly headed back to the city. Once again, several years had passed, and less people were seen on Earth, and Eronus was getting bigger. What few million that was left on Earth had tried to stay close to one another to help survive. Eventually the wars had caused much destruction and death, and all universal gates on Earth had stopped working, meaning Eronus could no longer keep in contact with Earth. As for the people on Eronus, well, after retrieving the bot in sections, they had decided to learn to build them themselves. They had found similar material from different areas to construct them. They knew that there was a possible risk of whoever made this would come looking for it and wouldn't be friendly. So they had launched pads into orbit so the bots could be bigger and have the necessary space needed to be worked on. Then in the city of Swokada, they had smaller scale bots to launch if needed. This was authorized by the new leaders of Swokada called the Elders of Order. Bloodcry had finally found a suitable to live after a long journey. But one day, some outsiders had discovered where she lived. What does this mean for Bloodcry? Find out later on in Fantasy Mania 2. The War on Valademkin City. To be continued.